equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Number 10.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
McKennie. Danilo. Oh, there's a probing ball. McKennie. And he's managed to get free. Look at the space here. McKennie has another go. And he's really put himself on the line here. And that has been knocked clear.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Number 9. Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Castrovilli picked out brilliantly, and that has been clubbed away. Soule. Van Basten looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Got a shot away! No, not quite.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Van Basten. Number 10. Rafael Leao. Number 18. Soule. Coming on the field. Number 11. Lautaro Martinez. Number 30. Carlos Augusto.
Well, it just
Number
petered out.
21,
No penetration at all,
Matteo
having had
Politano.
a great deal of the
Substitution.
ball. Martinez. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. McKennie stands tall and stands strong. Politano hurtling down that right flank. Gendouzi. He could be in here. Carlos Augusto.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
No, he's seen through all of that. D'Ambrosio, oh, good-looking ball. He can run onto that. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Real chance! In he goes again! They've scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind.
And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals. Great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
Rabiot, and there's his chance to lead the counter. He's played it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Still goalless. He won't be happy with that one. Locatelli. Niang. And he was quick to react. Rafael Leao. And here's Van Basten. Pressure coming in from all directions. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short, and it's Danilo. India have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. Here comes... Oh, smashing header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. So, third corner of the game. And there's the header! Decent enough try. Looking for the runner. And here's Rafael Leao. Soulé. Rabiot. To Gendouzi. Gendouzi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Sampdoria are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Still waiting for the games. Niang! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Niang really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Make sure that's not getting through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, super ball! He's found some space, and that's played in low. Quality ball. Soulé, and now the breakaway. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Had a shot! Oh, wow, that is fantastic! From Captain Fantastic!
Well, I know there's plenty of time left in this second half yet, but that's a goal which deserves to win this match. And now that the skipper has delivered such a beauty, the whole team will have a confidence thrust. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Niang. And it's Niang.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Cleared away.
Attendance for this match was 71,550. Substitution on the field. Number 18.
India get their fourth corner.
Is number 16.
And it's been taken short.
Barini.
There's the shot! Sticks it away! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit!
India are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rafael Leao. Van Basten proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Niang. Oh, he's burst through. There's the hit! Locatelli. Rabiot. Oh, that's well spotted. 75 minutes played. Now it's Van Basten. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
India have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, played through for the wide man. Guendouzi. Rabiot. Oh, that's a key interception.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had a hit! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. India can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
Children's
Van
announcement.
Basten picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
To the information centre.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, you've got to say, the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Guendouzi! Oh, it's come loose! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Played it again, shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That pass isn't the best. It's run loose here. Soulé. And that could set him on his way. No, that's been intercepted. That's a throw. Rafael Leao is firing after that one. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez. Can he get it through? McKennie. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Locatelli. Still goalless at the moment. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Half an hour played now. He is through here. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! The crowd demanded and he was thrilled to oblige.
Inter really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
After 32 minutes is
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Couldn't squeeze it through. Locatelli. Rafael Leao! Well, there's the clearance. McKennie! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guendouzi driving on and making good progress. Bastoni with the clearance. He's only too happy to take that back. There will be a throw-in. Pinches it off him. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation as long as better
Gendouzi! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Bastoni. Milan are still that goal to the good. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Milan have their second corner now. Barella with the clearance. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
Moved on forwards. Pavard.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That's a little off target. Lobbed in behind. Cleared away.
Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Half an hour gone in the second half. Hernandez. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to...
Tries a shot! And he hits the net! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Defending was strong and firm. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's it. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. He's got away. No, he can't get past him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. And they're back on the ball again. That is good alertness. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Tomori gets across to intercept that.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
McKennie. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, someone I really like, Peter, is Lautaro Martinez.
Vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. There's the shot! And he's gone looking for safety. Gendouzi. McKennie. Oh, it's come loose. Has a look and has a go. That's got him rattled. Nesta deals with that comfortably. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's found a way through. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, great chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Kvaratskhelia can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now, there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So we're still where we started right now. Soulé. Now it's Gendouzi.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we just...
Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Zamorano. Costa Curta. Out for a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. There's a sharp... Decent hit! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely.
Oh, he's been caught napping. 30 minutes gone. McKennie. And that's gone loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Kvaratskhelia is wide and looking to get onto this. Danilo getting this one clear. Drilled in low.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gendouzi. Barella. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Ribéry. Soulé.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He can run onto that. Pass is just off target. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Here we go again then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's in...
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Van Basten.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that could set him on his way. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Throw it. Bastoni, somewhat off target. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great ball, and Kvaratskhelia! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And he's managed to get free. And now they can clear their lines.
This match was 81,007.
That has been cut short. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No way through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
DiMarco.
That's going in strongly.
Bastoni with the foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
In progress.
Gendouzi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. McKennie. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Van Basten. Lovely feet.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Koopmeiners does really well to win the ball there. Belanova. And it's Van Basten.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's going to go a long way. Bit of a... And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
For the benefit of anybody who is found
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of...
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Ball's gone out of play. Ah, such a clever touch. Donadoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gendouzi. Gendouzi proves just a little bit too strong. And no, that was never going to make it. Gendouzi. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Rabiot.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Rabiot. Played it again. Keeper sees it all the way. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao going full steam ahead down the left flank. Kaká. And there's green grass ahead of him. Abraham finds himself offside. Milan looking to pass their way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get rid. Well timed, excellent interception. 15 minutes till half-time. Van Basten. And he's there to belt it away. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And they've got rid. Tomori. Now the ball's... He's having a go! Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, that is one way to stop him. Kaká. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
It's a pretty loose pass. Moved on forwards. Reinders. And the first 45 minutes are up. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they've never really been...
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And that's caused a worry or two. McKennie. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's the hit! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Immobile. Guendouzi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez is there to
The
clear.
attendance for this match was 81,007.
Kaká. That looks a good ball through. Immobile. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Donatoni. Batasagi. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Immobile. Shot a goal! It's a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
The goal scorer for Milan.
Well, it would have been
After
harder to
69
miss.
minutes
Peter, that was just a defensive
Number
act of
19,
generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Substitution for Milan. Number 18.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He won't be happy with that one. It's a sweet ball, that. Lookman! Great defending, strong and determined. Donatoni. Donatoni going full tilt down the left. Donatoni. Kaká! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Van Basten. Number 10, Rafael Leao. Coming on the field.
And the keeper beats it away.
Lautaro Martinez.
No way through, so back it comes.
Diamarco.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's gone looking for safety. McKennie. Oh, it's come loose. Martinez. That is a brilliant interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And that is that.
I'm afraid to tell
So
you
that is
we're
it,
expecting
the end
traffic to
of
be
the
heavier.
road.